and welcome to a new edition of the Broulis Beat Report. I am your host, Nick Broulis. This edition of the Broulis Beat Report is brought to you, as always, by Cafe 80s. If you are a person that enjoys 80s music, you'll definitely want to check out a Cafe 80s show. As a matter of fact, Friday, August 25th, they are at Nathan's Patio in Canton, Ohio. If you can attend that and if you're close to it, I definitely strongly recommend it. There's 3 ways to keep in touch with Cafe 80s to find out where they'll be playing at, as well as what time. Number 1, you can visit their actual website at thecafe80s.net. You can also follow them on that Bands in Town app. If you haven't downloaded it yet, I strongly recommend it. And number 3, just find them on Facebook. The Cafe 80s, like the page. Find out that way where they're going to be at. And it's actually, it's really fun to go to a Cafe 80s show. I've been to well over 50 at this point. Trust me, it's a good time. Well, the Cleveland Browns yet have another quarterback controversy. So let's get started with the basics, alright? First off, Brock Osweiler. His first game as a member of the Cleveland Browns, first preseason game he starts against New Orleans Saints. Osweiler's one problem that I noticed was this: his accuracy. He can throw the deep ball, but he's got to get better with his accuracy. It doesn't matter whether it's the short to intermediate throws or it's the deep bomb. He's got to get better accuracy on the ball. Now, in fairness to Osweiler, the Browns did not start Joe Thomas at left tackle. They started Cam Irving. That was just an absolute mistake. They've got to really give up on the experiment known as Cam Irving at left tackle. Stick him over at right tackle and let him battle it out at right tackle. That's just how it's got to go. Sean Coleman's over there. Let him battle him out with that, all right? Number 2, I think the Browns should do a better job of trying to actually establish the run game a little bit during these preseason games. I think that would help out either quarterback, or I should say any quarterback that's back there at this point in time. They've got to establish the fact that they are a run-first team. Now, Cody Kessler. Here's my problem with him. He does a good job of protecting the ball. That's not my problem. But in this division, you've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. Kessler did not show me that at all, and I think that's his big problem. And honestly, I think that's going to be the main thing that keeps him from being a starting quarterback in the NFL. I personally think that he's just nothing more than a backup at best. I think you could probably bring him in late in the game, and if you have the lead, he'll help protect it. If you're within striking distance, he might be able to help you get over the hump and win the game by a touchdown or a field goal. That's my opinion with Cody Kessler. Now the rookie out of Notre Dame, Deshaun Kaiser. He started out the game a little rough, but as the game went on, he seemed to get more comfortable, not only in the pocket, but reading the defenses and making his passes and his reads. So here is my final opinion in terms of the quarterback situation. The Cleveland Browns need 2 things to happen. Number 1, they have got to develop the run game. Number 2, they have to hope and pray that Brock Osweiler can do just enough to keep the starting job and win a couple games for the Browns and try to get them at least halfway through the season. And then, hopefully, we'll see what goes on from there. If Brock can go the full 16 games, awesome. If not, maybe they bring in Kessler and he's shown improvement and the willingness to throw the deep ball. Maybe he doesn't have enough arm strength to do it on a consistent basis. The best case scenario is that the Browns don't have to play Kaiser this year. Then you also run into the problem of, well, do we know enough about Kaiser that, do we draft a quarterback in the first round next year or not? Well, how about this? How about we worry about the draft when the draft gets here next April, all right? Let's just focus on making sure that Kaiser is ready when his name and his number are called upon. So, Brock, you got to get your accuracy better. Kessler, you must make attempts to at least try to get the ball down the field. Kaiser, just continue to get better each game. Well, if you want to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter handle is @mbroulis. That's N as in Nancy, B as in boy, Roulis. Thank you for watching this edition of the Broulis Beat Report. My name is Nick Broulis, and until next time, have a good one, everybody.